you don't really see Jakal really drop anything in a sense of like his consistency is very, very scary.
Yeah, there's a certain level of execution there for sure.
Yeah, I think this is just how he mentally just experiences compared to everyone else, you know?
I could see that. Yeah, I think so too. And I will remind everybody, because we were talking about this actually when Pharaoh was talking to me on commentary earlier, is there's been like several generations worth of Platinum Star like goers. And Jakal comes from like the very first one where he would come here and he would kind of get it handed to him, whether it be by James, whether it be by Gons at the time.
Schwapple.
Or Schwapple, yeah, for real. Or Vivid / Justy, whatever you want to call him these days. So, I mean, he's sort of been kind of beaten into this, and here he is mostly doing the bullying for the most part. Since, okay. Oh, wow.
See, I told you.
Got caught. Jakal just sort of like winces a little bit.
He's got to make sure to just take out this train. Like, the thing is, if he gets the reset, I'm very confident he'll win the whole entire set. But that's winning the reset against like someone who's really been proving themselves out in like everywhere, you know?
Yeah, you can't sleep against Pharaoh for sure. He has been really pretty good, like consistently good. And this would be a huge roadblock for him to get over in Jakal. So if he's able to take advantage of being on the winner's side, could be the night for him. But it's a pretty tall ask, pretty tall order at the moment. But he's off to a fantastic start with 2-stock lead.
Yeah, but we saw this with the Luminous set too, where Jakal kind of seemed like, okay, this is very, very hard. And then he just adapted very, very well.
Yeah, as he does. That's what he does.
He has such of the strongest adaptation in the game.
Yeah, Jakal's a gamer. He pays attention. He's very smart. And yeah, he'll catch up to you, if you let him.
If we made a gamer tier list, all I know is the least gamer is Jukane. Like,
damn, dude.
He likes Smash Ultimate. No, he just doesn't play video games.
Like as an actual gamer. I think I've heard him say that, actually. That's like the Smash Brothers effect. There's a lot of people who barely touch video games in their life, but they'll put like thousands of hours on Smash, which blows my mind, honestly, but I also kind of understand.
It's just so fun to fight different people and just learn different styles of like gameplay and just advance your own game as well. But the thing is, like, it's going to be a very... He wanted that roll read very, very
he
bad.
Sure did. He had that fully charged up, but Jakal's catching up here, so if Pharaoh doesn't end this game one soon...
True, he can make a reverse 3-stock, and I don't really put it behind him either. I mean,
no way. I kind of expect it, low-key.
You do?
A little bit. I mean, Jakal is just such like a... I don't know, dude. He's so polarizing sometimes.
Low-key, I would see it from Zomba, but not from Jakal. Like, you know, I think the thing is just like Jakal's playstyle is just, I'm going to domineer your match the entire time, while, you know, Zomba's just like, all right, it's time.
All right, here we go. This is potentially how it starts. We'll see if Pharaoh's able to get himself out of this one. I mean, this has been such a fantastic game for Pharaoh up until about the last minute or so, and gets out. All right, there we go. Yeah, there's
Run it back.
Run it back. Wants to come back. He was finding the groove, but otherwise, good job, Pharaoh, hanging on. That was looking a little bit gutsy towards the end, but that's a big game one to get, especially when you're on winner's side.
They both are wearing black and glasses. You see that? It's a hive mind. I should be wearing black and glasses.
Yeah, you're kind of,
you know, I'm not
messing up.
You know.
Yeah, you got to get on that.
I know. I'm sorry.
All right.
But let's see who's sorry this match. And it seems to be Pharaoh because he's running into these lasers. Yeah, see, he slowed down the pace a lot, kind of just not trying to let anything get started, but nice. Oh, that trip actually not helping him out. You know who actually, seeing in chat, where's Stefan?
He's been chilling in chat. He's been watching.
Yeah, hi, Stefan. I miss you.
All night. Oh, my God. That was crazy. Jakal literally put his hand to his face like, all right, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. But that double fair really securing the stock right now. I think the most intimidating thing is playing from behind. Like, the thing is, you got to really, in this game, I think the best thing to do is just to be composed no matter what, you know?
Yeah, I think that's always the name of the... Dude, this is insane. Pharaoh, honestly, he might be onto something here. I don't know, man. I mean, game one was very similar to this, where you had that full 2-stock lead, and then Jakal's coming back, and Now we're going to have to see that again, except for Jakal's going to have to win.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like,
It's from
this
a 2-stock deficit.
yeah,
It's hard.
This is a gut check for sure.
Oh, but that up B call out, calling out that dare, wow. I mean, I don't know if he was specifically going for that option in particular, but just understanding that he's going to be retreating and trying to get that extra credit is very, very solid.
All right, so getting things almost started with a nair. Let's see how he gets back in again, if he does. Otherwise, Pharaoh's able to continue stacking here.
Yeah.
Could
But,
be- never mind.
he's getting those nice BMBs too, so like he can definitely crawl his way back into the match, and I wouldn't be surprised if he did that. And one good read with Wolf is just, you know, a kill. So we'll see if he can get that actually like started.
All right, so yeah, I don't know what's been different on these last stocks, but it does look like Jakal's whole game plan just looks different. On stock 3, okay.
That was a
might be it.
nice
No,
drag down.
yes. Dude, anytime I see Pharaoh with someone in the air like that, like I sort of clench because there's just so many times you see him kill off the top, up air to up air to up air.
Yeah. Definitely kind of just controlling the pace of the match. Ooh, and I feel like that was an interesting option, but like I feel like if you do center platform, you have more, like you can just read a lot more instead of like trying to read the roll in. But oh, dead. Yeah.
Yeah, really good defensive dare.
Yeah, run it back.
Yeah, run it back. And I don't know, man, this is, I'm trying to figure out if this is like a mental block maybe for Jakal, or maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not going to make any excuses or say anything. I think Pharaoh's actually playing super good, super well right now.
I just, he was playing solid just all day. The thing was, like, he's getting his game plans done, like the wave bounce eggs, like you saw that drag down bear into up tilt, was it F tilt or up tilt? Into like up air.
Probably
like,
up tilt.
It's
I'm
just,
not sure, though.
it's very, very solid from him, just kind of being aware of that combo and just executing it like that, you know?
All right, so already some patience coming out from Jakal. I mean, he understands what's going on here. This is potentially a game tournament for Pharaoh.
This is the hardest part, though. You gotta, to secure it, you gotta remain composed against a player who can definitely exploit you not being composed, you know? And like we see it right now, he's controlling the pace of the match because, you know, he's just playing a little bit more back and just understanding where to find his openings.
Jakal's always pretty composed, even in situations like this, like where it just doesn't seem like he's quite tapped into what he's usually tapped into. But I mean, it does look like he's. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if Pharaoh was going to interrupt the thing I was saying, but
yeah, no. But he's kind of crawled his way back in. Definitely very, very solid from Pharaoh to kind of just get his, like, because Jakal was very controlling the pace in the match, but Pharaoh kind of just bit back. I kind of just stuttered.
yeah,
so
I mean,
much
I guess
there.
that's true. I should say Jakal is usually pretty composed in these Platinum Star brackets for the most part, is the statement I should say. But just like that, I mean, that's how you get things started.
I mean, if anyone's catching up to him very, very fast, it's Pharaoh, you know, just you having a very solid player and very aware of his situations to take those stocks and get those kills.
Yeah, Pharaoh keeping things super close. Does not want to give Jakal any more room. If he could finish this in a 3-0 fashion somehow, he's going to. So
playing that, I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say. I mean, it looks like he's really sort of sizing up his swings carefully.
I think the way he got this started was his way he was playing mid-range. Like, you saw how he's, like, shielding all those lasers, not really finding, like, overextending at all. Like, he kind of just waited. And that's very strong from a player. When you know when to wait and exploit that, like, someone not waiting, it's just very, very strong. But this game 3, they're keeping it very, very close.
Yeah, honestly, Jakal's probably definitely sweating a little bit at this point.
But
that's
that
huge
back
for him.
air, that back air's been paying his taxes very well because he's been just using it so well this game, like this whole entire Platinum Star, honestly.
Really good kind of going on the offensive there. And those pay off. We've seen Pharaoh really follow people off stage and take stocks all tournament, all day, and other tournaments. So
yeah, for sure.
Could have been it. But in any case, Jakal going to have to capitalize on this if he wants to continue to potentially win more money tonight.
Yeah.
And, ooh, not coming out quite quick enough. but does have himself a nice lead despite that back air.
And this is where you kind of get really scared, because against a character like Yoshi, who can really rack up percents really, really quickly, you got to make sure that your game plan's just solid and you get those like last hits. And like, you know what we haven't actually seen all day? I don't know if you guys seen it, a shield breaker. I can see those coming.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything. I know Pharaoh is pretty good with those.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it yet though today. So I mean, I guess you could say we're due, but
yeah.
Oh man.
But
I know what the percents say. I'm still feeling a little bit of the nerves here.
Yeah, for sure. It's like just one really solid conversion can lead them off stage, but nice tomahawk to kind of send them up. And like this is where you want Yoshi, because you juggle him, run it back, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't blame Pharaoh for this. You know what I mean? I would run it back too.
Yeah.
I don't see a reason to change anything because he still almost won that game.
For sure. I really like the awareness to throw him up instead of like away, because like you're not really ledge trapping Yoshi that well, because like he can just jump out at F tilt. What else? And I like his laser usage. His laser usage definitely helped out a lot.
Yeah, when Jakal's using laser well, that's when he's the most dangerous. It's just such a good tool for Wolf. I mean, it's a good move. That's pretty much all I got on that.
Especially against Yoshi. I mean, I'm thinking what he could do. Because I think the best way to beat, laser is hurtbox shifting. Like, Yoshi doesn't really do that a lot, except with like kind of fair and down air. So like maybe approaching with down air and fair a little bit more would help him out a lot dealing with those lasers.
All right, let's see what's going on here. Things kind of starting off as they've been, even. It's really going to be on Jakal to really find a way to make it his favor, because again, I mean, this could be it. This could be tournament game here.
Ooh. He's been going for those a lot more, and it's very cool to see, because like it's like the call out, and if it works, you're dead. Ooh. It's very, very close to being conversion, but Jakal narrowly escaping that, and let's see if he can get this ledge trap. Okay, he's controlling the pace of the match. I really like his dash attacks there. I mean, Pharaoh hasn't fell for one of them, but like they're still very, very strong. Oh, wow. This is very, very close, very tight. Let's see if he can get this ledge trap here.
All right, good damage. I mean,
We've seen it
considering he's
stack
at 160 pretty much.
Oh, that was a regrab. Definitely, if backing that awareness, you got to make sure to be on top of that. Just getting those, hitting those ledge hangs. 'Cause that's definitely. But I mean, he caught him kind of slacking on that platform.
Yeah, he kind of did. I feel like that shouldn't have happened, but it did. so yeah, you'll take those if you're Jakal.
I mean, it's definitely just Pharaoh not playing his cards right there, because like I feel like you can just stay on that platform with Yoshi Egg and just stay fully shield.
Yeah, stay safe, pretty much.
And definitely with a character with such a strong out of shield like Yoshi. Oh my god. We almost saw a stock right there.
Yes.
I think we're going to see a game 5.
I think so too. I mean, it's certainly looking like that right now, provided no massive reversals coming out from Pharaoh, which is something we do see sometimes.
He's playing a lot more reserved, and I feel like that's definitely killing Jakal have his breathing room.
Yeah, it's working against him.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, I think the best way to do it is just kind of suffocate him. And, there you start your cook right now.
Yeah, he's got the right idea. I think you're exactly right on that. I think the more aggressive, kind of the better, because he sort of had Jakal reeling to some degree, at least definitely earlier in the set and even earlier in this game. So the patient approach, I'm not sure is one that is going to be the winning strategy.
Yeah, I honestly am fine with these egg throws, because like the thing is, you don't want him to get to get in right now. Maybe disagreeing with that one, because that was really, really close to him. Ooh, nice. Wow. Nair to dash attack, kind of breaking that armor and just making him pay for it.
So this is big opportunity for Jakal.
If Pharaoh can close this stock out, I can see him having a good chance, but you know, it's looking very, very
close
grim.
to it. He's looking for that egg. That egg puts in work up there, actually, in the high blast zone. I've seen him land some weird confirms up there.
Oh, he wanted that shield poke, but not really needing it, honestly, right now.
Still alive is Jakal, hanging on here, and honestly, if he's able to tack on a few more %, obviously that's a good thing, and he's not able to. Yeah, that was pretty clutch coming out from Pharaoh. He really needed that.
And hopefully we can see the confidence get back, or maybe we'll just see Jakal dominate like he's been.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't appear to be too shook after that. He does have a fresh stock, but things do get a little scary when you start seeing that tail whipping.
Yeah, that's true, and because he gets a lot of % real quick, but I think neutral should be just in Jakal's favor. You shouldn't be afraid to use those lasers willingly, like very willingly. There we go.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's really, really good against Yoshi.
Yep. So
coaching.
Yeah, it looks like Pharaoh just barely outranging him a little bit, forcing him out of the laser camp. But here we go. Opportunity for Jakal to
Wow, that was. I think that was kind of like a tomahawk where he just jumped and then just threw out up tilt.
Here we go. Ranger, we got our first strike of the game. It looks like we're actually going to a different stage.
I like that. I like that better because like you need to get confident and battlefield. Ooh,
Okay.
I don't know who's this better for. Because Jakal's been really good with his jungles, but Yoshi killing off the top is very common.
Dude, he does, especially Pharaoh Yoshi.
Yeah,
I just
Pharaoh
feel
Yoshi.
like he is so good at connecting those up airs and capitalizing with that egg. Where I don't know why he wouldn't always want a lot of platforms around, especially considering Yoshi's weight. But in any case, we are on small battlefield. We got target music playing, or board the platforms, which is it. This is target. Yeah. Anyways.
Let's see if Jakal can maintain his composure, because this is also, I feel, very nerve-wracking. Once you get to game 5, it's like, all right, are you making or you're breaking right now?
Yeah, this is where things get clutched, and this is sort of the thing that I was talking about earlier. I can't even remember if it was being in a set anymore or another set entirely, where like Jakal used to get kind of beat up on these brackets and would find himself in these tight situations with game 5s, and I do think that even, like, let's just say Pharaoh, whether he win or lose this, like, there's still a lot you learn from this.
Yeah, for sure. It's just, you get to view it such like a good VOD and like a good tournament. I think this is one of the funnest. I mean, this is the one I placed the second worst in, but it's definitely.
No, it's been a good
fun,
one to watch.
Fun Platinum Star.
Dash attack on the ledge, man. That is huge for Jakal. That is another step forward towards a reset.
And he's just remaining composed, using that laser. That laser putting in a lot of work. Just not really letting up at all.
Go! Watch your shields.
Yeah, that shield break that was coming, he was prepared for it.
Yeah, you were asking for that earlier. Almost got to see it. Jakal, you're not going to catch him so easily with that, but definitely not impossible to catch someone off guard. I mean, breaking shields in this game, not a lot of things feel much worse.
Oh, wow. He almost got the conversion.
Ooh, good fade back there. Get back with the Wolf Flash.
For sure.
And, dude, I mean, this is looking like a reset already. It looks like Jakal's kind of decoded the little bit of puzzle Pharaoh had out for him, but, you know.
It's also just confidence. Like,
yeah, I think that's a huge thing. I think you're really onto it there.
I really don't see him taking it, but there's always a chance. There is always.
He's really got to make a big play happen in this stock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something off stage, something up top, something that is not expected, because going toe to toe with Jakal at this stage in the game, just probably not it in terms of taking a game 5 where you're down a stock. But you know, hard to say. And this is a nice little surge coming out from Pharaoh, so there might be some life left.
No,
just kidding.
Take that reset.
I didn't. Yeah. Okay. Right. So reset.
I'm gonna go quickly grab a water, and then I will be right back.
Cool.
Start the battle. Whoa, Yoshi.
And back to PS2, some familiar playing here. This is the last game was the only game not on PS2 this entire set. So 6 games, 5 PS2s. Here we go. So this is kind of where Pharaoh was getting a lot of his success, so maybe just looking for that scenery again. But I think at this point, if you're going back to this particular stage, I mean, this is going to be difficult on either side of the equation. So Pharaoh is going to have to really find the original game plan that he kind of had where he was running that last set. So finding any kind of momentum or any sort of what was working there is going to be critical here. Meanwhile, Jakal is off and running and has really been, I guess for lack of better terms, and I think this is pretty accurate anyways, really just been adapting to what's going on.
Yeah, his adaptation's been very phenomenal this entire set. It's just, you know, he's kind of been figuring out Yoshi very, very well, and like the counterplay, like I think the last set he did a nair to dash attack to break, he naired to break the armor and then dash attack to kill him. And it's like moments like that is just, you know, the counterplay.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't remember, it's probably been a little while since the last time these guys played that I could recall, but you know, Yoshi is a total change-up from a lot of other characters you play in this game. So having the experience playing Pharaoh regularly, really good catch with the up smash there, by the way, comes in handy. I think this is a matchup that sometimes catches people by surprise. This is not something Jakal's unfamiliar with, but not playing as much as often. Like, there's definitely some things that can catch you by surprise. And that jab lock.
We're definitely seeing the confidence come back. You see how like far he goes out and just those egg legs in general, and you know, and I think he just got the stock there.
Yeah, so the jump ended up getting expended somewhere out there.
I think the moment everything turned, it was when he got that up smash. That up smash is very like Pharaoh-like, where he kind of puts you in a bad situation and gets a hard read off of it. But definitely, we will see if he can maintain his composure. I mean, he's got it back, and
dude, he's surging right now. I mean, he's got a pretty sizable lead. It's going to be on Jakal to basically end the stock. But now this is looking like game 1 and 2 of the last set.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still not up by as much as he was then, but I don't know what it is, man. I guess if it's not game 5 or whatever, there's a little bit less stress on the line, so you're able to sort of revert back to what you had.
Yeah, yeah. I just think, honestly, it's kind of getting one of your trademark things. But as soon as you hit something trademark, you get that comfortable, like, flow back. Because you're just, all right, this is kind of what I'm known for, and this is, like, something I can do. That usually catches a lot of people off guard. But let's see if, I mean, Jakal really brought this back. Talking about trademarks, that's a trademark.
Yeah,
that
is a trademark.
Jakal F smash kind of just saying, no more.
Got him, yeah, dude. That was just,
yeah.
Just kind of punched him. I don't know.
Kind of stopped it when it in its like tracks, like, and that's what you have to do against a player like Pharaoh. Like, if you're Jakal, you just control the pace and you don't let your opponent get what they want at all. And
that's
just
how you gotta play.
Yeah, he's playing it the game really well.
Yep. So here we go, man. I was just saying, now we got 7 games, 6 of which have been on PS2. So. I think this is probably going to be it, the long haul, and
yeah,
whoa,
that's a momentum killer for sure.
That hurts for sure. I do appreciate the fact that Pharaoh has come back from that playing a little bit more aggressive, though. He's already, you know, acknowledging the situation here. Like, if you're going to catch up, yeah, you're going to have to go out there and do something.
But I think there's a difference between playing reckless and, like, playing aggressive.
Okay, yeah. And you know what? You might be right about that.
You know, he's kind of like trying to search for this kill. Even, like, see that, like, nair, you can just go back on stage, you know, and just kind of dictate the pace then. But, you know, it's hard.
Yeah, this is one of those games, throw it in the trash. Yeah, you could kind of see it there. Pharaoh, I don't want to call it a melt. It just sometimes, yeah, you just pull the plug.
You have
that sucked.
Get it out.
Yeah, just don't even bother. You might as well just reset, get yourself in a better state for the next game.
And just,
it happens, man.
Use your options correctly. I mean, he had life in game 1, but it's just Jakal took it away with his good old up smash.
Yeah, he's got a way of doing that, man. He'll wear you out, and that's the thing. I think stamina is definitely, if there's one thing that Jakal has, not on PS2, by the way, hello Smashville, but yeah, if there's one thing Jakal has, I do think that it's pretty good stamina in these games, and it is a tribute to how strong the neutral is, because if you're able to play strong neutral consistently all that time, chances are you're able to basically, you know, do that to someone else where you just totally take the momentum and run with it.
Yeah, for sure. And like the thing is too, I mean, we saw a reverse 3-0 in last game, but can we see it in this game? I mean, this set.
It's a tall order against Pharaoh.
Yeah. I mean,
against
Jakal,
excuse me, against Jakal. But I don't think it's impossible.
Yeah.
And the way Pharaoh's been playing the set, I mean, I know the past 2 games haven't looked great, but like that first set was was really good as far as Pharaoh's gameplay goes.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's beyond him by any stretch.
No,
I just think he's going to have to really buckle down. Is all.
Yeah, he just has to find his like confidence back, and like anything that's like the Pharaoh is definitely gonna help him out like a lot. But like Jakal's been just doing very, very well of not letting that happen.
Well, that's just it, man, and that's where that stamina comes in, because if you are able to get that lead and you're doing good, and speaking of the leads, Pharaoh in a little bit of one here, then like Jakal's familiar with basically how to capitalize on that. It's not as shaky, so if he gets it, he holds it.
That was a nice hold shield from Pharaoh. And this is what I'm talking about, Chris. I honestly think this game is like
right, man.
Such an expressive game where you have like players that like really just scream their play style. Like you definitely, as soon as you see them on the screen, you're like, all right, this is this person. You know, you can tell the difference between CDK and Jakal.
Yeah,
like, very, very easily.
Yeah, I think for sure, and I think even your insight on that is pretty good as someone who plays these guys pretty often and understands. And there's your shield break. You were waiting for that, so all right.
Yeah.
Off to game number 4
with a solid 3 stop.
Yeah, that was quick. So you know what? That last game was looking a little bit depressing in terms of like, man, he has deity through or whatever, but that was a total turnaround. I don't think it gets as polar opposite between games as that.
Oh my god, I love this chat. The Mario and Luigi kissing.
Yeah, the bros are out. It's a really good emote, man.
It's a really, really solid emote. But definitely Jakal, if he can just shut him down, and he has.
Well, he can. He totally can. It's just a matter of if Pharaoh is going to give him enough room to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I do think at this point it falls on Pharaoh, because the game count in these grands, I don't think are totally indicative of like everything that's been going on, because like we've seen so many leads from Pharaoh, we've seen just so many huge plays from Pharaoh, and then we've seen Jakal basically just able to kind of take games back and then win them. Yeah, but like Pharaoh's otherwise been playing rather remarkably all around. So again, if there's a time for it, for him to take it, I do think it's a set. Not that it's impossible in later sets, but like he's done most of the work already, you know.
And yeah, this would be a big win for him, honestly, too, as well. Just like in the New Jersey scene, like you don't really have anyone to stand up to, like, let's say, just Jakal.
Yeah,
Jakal,
he's been getting a roam here, dude. Between him, Syrup, you know, like those guys have really been, really kind of just letting on, you know, as far as like they've been mostly just dominating the scenes as far as win goes. But
I mean, Jakal this season especially definitely has seemed like infallible in a sense of like, other than that PT like set, like, when has he lost recently?
He does
like other than just Stefan, the Steph, you know.
Yeah, I think that was 2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's been getting his he's getting those run backs on Stefan, you know. It's just that he's getting more and more confident in his game plan, and I really hope we can see that at majors.
Oh boy, yeah, this is looking pretty good for Pharaoh. Honestly, this is looking really good for Pharaoh. Yeah, not going to be able to make it out from way back there.
It's just, it's so hard to play when your opponent's just so confident. Like, and like, I think the best way we can see Jakal kind of take this back is use those lasers. Like those lasers.
Yeah, we haven't seen them. You're right.
Like they definitely control the pace of the match, and definitely for this matchup. I'm telling you.
There we go.
Hurt box shifting. Yoshi needs, when Pharaoh finds a counterplay for that, using laser and neutral is going to be less rewarding.
All right, there we go. So there's going to be Jakal finally starting to find a good little string of damage. Going to be looking to take that a little further because he is a stock behind.
Yeah.
Good connect on the up smash.
And if you're Pharaoh, you got to close this out because the thing is...
Have to.
We've seen it. Jakal just kind of being like, all right, now I'm in control of this match. And like, you just got to respect that.
Good read there. And yeah.
Yoshi's weight.
Pharaoh, basically the opening for him to really take advantage is starting to narrow.
Oh, you know what he was going for there?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, kind of gross.
I do know what he was going for there. All right, so doesn't get it. In fact, almost ends up losing his stock for it. But here we are now just on the opposite side of the stage. Similar scenario, and that is something that Jakal gets more often than not.
Yeah. I definitely feel like Pharaoh plays a lot more greedy than Jakal in the sense of like he's willing to go for a lot of those crazy plays a lot more. While Jakal's just kind of just, all right, I'm good at nickeling and diming you like right now. And if I can get that one good read, I'll take it. And I'm saving it.
Well, here we go, man. Running out of room to make this game 5 happen unless he's able to land a confirm. I mean, we see Pharaoh land so many solid confirms.
Horrible spot for Pharaoh. But
yeah.
Those platforms really helping him out right there.
Yeah, and this is why you want him. So here we go.
Ooh, this is so close.
Moments away from tournament or game 5. Your guess is as good as mine.
I can't tell you. Well, I can.
Yeah.
No.
It's really hard to feel good about it though. Pharaoh's really pushed the set really far. He's really been pushing Jakal. These sets usually
go.
Yeah, and he's going to continue to push, man. I'm going to say so a lot of these grand sets end up being just 3-0s. So that is Pharaoh sticking in it, man.
That's the mega stretch. You see Mega do that a lot, kind of just standing up, wiping his hands, kind of just taking that breather.
Unbelievable. This has been a banger.
But you know what happened last time, Game 5, Chris?
Yeah, I do know what happened last time.
It was
we don't got to talk about it right now. We'll see what happens.
I know, but it's
Fresh
so
game.
Scary, man. But honestly, I think it's better for Pharaoh being behind, you know?
We'll see, man. It's hard to take out Jakal in these situations.
Yeah,
He's a veteran, dude, and if anyone knows what they're doing or how to get out of situations like this, it's him.
Yeah,
We'll see if he's able to, though. I don't know. Pharaoh coming on really strong, and honestly has looked fantastic all day.
I like his dash attack usage a lot because he used to hate that move, but like he's really kind of found his like home with that move.
All right, so yeah, more patience coming out from Jakal. There's that Wolf Laser. I think you're right, Ranger. I think he's got to throw that out a little bit more, but is being extremely calculated with pretty much everything he's doing now. I mean, this is it.
Just that was a very nice looking nair because like the thing is like he kind of just timed it in a weird timing where you're not gonna anticipate that. There we go. I'm honestly calling it right now, Jakal game.
It's hard, dude. I don't even want to say that yet because I feel like he had an early lead in the last game too, didn't he?
Nah, he did.
Or something
no.
to that degree.
Pharaoh was kind of dominating, but like the thing is, I'm telling you, this is a game of expression, and Jakal is just known for just catching those get-ups with those F smashes. And
yeah, he does have a way of just sort of being like, all right, I'll win this now.
Yeah.
And it's basically what he's doing. That's really a factor that we've seen with other players in this area, the likes of Tweak, who's also able to flip a switch, and even Rivers to some degree. But Jakal has recently acquired this power in recent times, and we're kind of seeing it in action. It's honestly incredible, despite how good you play or how it is. He's a closer. Can be a closer.
Yeah, I think the thing is, what we need to see from Jakal a little bit more, from Majors at least, is him kind of just using that F smash in bracket. It's so good. It's like, because it's -10, so not a lot of characters can punish that. And even if you're going to punish that, you're punishing that on ledge, so it's risky.
Well, here we go. Some up airs.
You know, it's hard, because the thing is, like, you're playing for so behind, and you're playing a confident Jakal. Not like a Jakal who's nervous. You're playing a Jakal who really knows what he wants. And like you're not afforded to make mistakes in this moment.
Yeah, so
and there you go.
That's gonna be it. Honestly, man, that was a great set.
It was a really
good games. I know Pharaoh's tight right now.
I would be
but
too.
Like, it was good sets. Like,
He's
you know what I mean?
Really
good
gap.
Yeah, like
against someone who is so good.
That's the way to put it. He is closing the gap, and I think that's something to take some solace in. But all the same, fantastic games coming out from Jakal, like always. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
Went Pokemon Trainer pretty much all day until that last little stint in losers.
Go.
All right. Well, yeah,
we're getting food, I guess. You're
probably I gotta clean. Yeah,
you gotta clean up.
But in any case,
see you later, loser.
What's up, Ryan? Always happy to see you, man. You spoiled me last week by actually being here. But
True.
Yeah, that was hype. But in any case, guys, that is going to be it for us. That is going to be Jakal winning the tournament from losers, coming out on top of Pharaoh, and then Luminous getting third. Or I'm sorry, Luminous getting third.
Fourth.
Ranger, you getting fourth. Larson fifth, along with AI. And Seabass rounding out top 8, man. Pretty good day. So with that, I guess we will see you next week.
And thank you for the stream, Chris.
Oh, of course.